Hey everybody, tonight is March 22nd, 2016. Thank you for joining us on our Diesel Dreamers team call, and I am excited to co-host with Emily and Julia. We're going to be recapping the Success Club trip and the SS Beachbody cruise, so we're going to tell you all about how it went and our aha moments and why it's important for you guys to be signed up for Punta Cana on the wait list and earning Success Club every single month and getting your butts to those trips, because it is an experience like no other and you won't really understand it until you're there and you feel it. But anyways, I wanted to just say that my experience with the trips started 4 years ago when Christy took me as a guest to Disney with her and her family. So at that time, I was working with her son for about a year, and he was only 3 years old, so he was very, very little. And they wanted me to come with them because when they were going to like the parks and stuff, like to help out with him because he was still really little and like he couldn't ride all the rides, and just, you know, to kind of not lose like a whole week of therapy and just like to be able to do stuff with him while we were there. And she also wanted me to experience a little bit of the Beachbody side of it because I just hit diamonds the week before that trip, and I was super excited, and it was just amazing that it all worked out with the universe and I was able to go with her. And on that trip is when I really like realized the potential of this business, how amazing our company is for even having these types of trips for us and rewarding us for doing our jobs and helping people and paying it forward. And on that trip, the last night, I remember very, very clearly, it was the last night, so they were doing like a big like closing party. And it was really cool because I got to be surrounded by hundreds of other coaches in the room, and they all, you know, earned their trips at that time. I was there as a guest. I was lucky enough to even be there. But besides the point, when you look around, there's no cookie cutter coach. There's no one size fits all. There are people of different sizes, different shapes, different ages, different backgrounds, different skin colors, you know, ethnicities, you name it. You know, there's a coach out there that fits that mold. So it was really awesome seeing a lot of young people too, because in my mind, like, you know, I saw Becky and Chrissy have great success, and you know, the other Diesel Nation coaches, but the ones that I've met were all, you know, mostly like older. They had, you know, young kids, careers, professions, whatnot. There weren't a lot of like young coaches like me, just like fresh out of college, that I could kind of like relate to. But when I was at the trip in Disney, I got to see young people too. And I was like, wow, well, she looks super young. Like, she must be my age. Like, if she was able to get here and work her butt in this business and get it done, like, why can't I, you know? So that was like my first aha. And then another aha was when Christian introduced me as like her new diamond coach to this other guy. His name is Greg Plaskett. He's an elite coach. He has been for years. He lives in Connecticut, and they're friends. So like I met them, like him and his wife, and I think I met like Melanie Mitchell at the same time. But anyways, which is really cool because I love Melanie. But anyways, so when she introduced me to him, and he was like, oh, like, you're so young, like, how old are you? And at the time, I want to say I was 23, I think. I just turned 23. So he's like, oh my gosh, you're a diamond coach, you're only 23, like, and you've been in the business for like 6 months, like, that's amazing. If you like stay with this, like, you can be a millionaire by 30. And to me, I was just like, what? No way, like, I don't believe that. And although like I'm nowhere close to being a millionaire yet, and you know, I have 3 years to get it done. But just the fact that he like said that so confidently and like put that thought in my head, like, I can dream big, I can do whatever I want with this business, that's what inspired me. I'm just like, wow, like, you know, there's no reason why I can't do this. There's no reason why I can't be successful at this. There is no reason why I can't be here next year and earn my trip for free and you know, have my team come along with me. So after that, I realized that I need to take it more seriously and make Success Club a non-negotiable, and that's what I did. And since then, I've been 34 months in Success Club 5 consistently, and then 25 months in Success Club 10. And that's something I'm very, very proud of. And that's why like I speak so passionately about Success Club, because that's the one way you can measure your business and see every single month that if you're hitting that benchmark, Success Club 5, and if you want to move faster, Success Club 10, you're going to get to your goals a lot faster than if you just kind of like dibble dabble in this. When you make it a point to do it and you take it seriously, it will happen, and that's when all the amazing rewards and benefits come from, not just income-wise, but you're helping other people on a daily basis. You're changing lives, you're changing yourself, you're growing as a person. You get to go on awesome vacations. You get to connect with our amazing team, and I'm sure Emily and Julia will talk about this, but Diesel Nation is one big family, and I can say that proudly and with confidence, and you won't really understand it until you're there and you feel it. But even though you might not know somebody, just the fact that you're on the same team, there's that connection, and everybody is so nice. Everybody loves on everybody. Like, we're there to support each other, to lift each other up, to inspire each other. We're chit-chatting the whole time on the cruise, and just making memories and laughing together and cracking jokes, and talking about strategies and talking about our businesses and stuff like that. And it was just amazing to experience that, and the fact that I got to share that with Emily and Julia this time around, like, that is what made my trip. And it's funny because Vanessa on her team call, she asked me, like, what was my favorite part about the trip, and I said that, like, seeing Emily and Julia like really experience that, like, aha, like, oh wow, like, this is it, like, this is real, like, this is something that I want too, like, I want my teams to be here next year too. That was like the icing on the cake for me, and I will work my butt off every single year and help people because it's my job, and I will be enjoying my free vacations and wishing and hoping and doing my best as a leader to make sure it's clear, like, how important this is in your business and how amazing it is, and just sharing, like, the tools you need to get there. So yeah, besides awesome memories, besides dancing our butts off, enjoying pina coladas by the pool, taking awesome pictures on the beach in Jamaica, I don't know what else I could say, but you guys probably seen our pictures and probably saw, like, how awesome of a time we're having, and I really, really want everybody to be there next year. So earn Success Club, get on the wait list, make it happen. If you're not at Success Club yet, you have like a little less than 2 weeks to make it happen, like a week and a few days, I think. If I do the math right, I don't even know. I don't think my calendar's in the right month. But anyways, make it happen. 9 days, okay. 9 days. You can do it. Do not stop until it's the 31st at 11:59 p.m. if you have to. Like, make it happen. And if you already earned Success Club 5, don't stop there. Keep going. Because like I said, the more momentum you put and the more effort you put, and don't limit yourself to Success Club 5. Go for 10 and see what happens, and you will move your business a lot quicker than if you just do the minimums. So believe in yourself. You can do it too. There's no reason why you can't. This business and the opportunities that it provides is for everybody, but you need to put the work in and the effort, and things will happen. So, excuse me, that is my spiel. Emily, Julia, whoever wants to go next, go right ahead. I'm going to mute myself.
I didn't hear who you said's going next.
You can go since you unmuted yourself. Go.
And if you can't hear me, because my internet's really bad on this end, it seems, just let me know. Like, wave me down and I can stop and restart. I didn't plan anything to say for this, but it was everything Paulina said. Like, it's bringing back all the awesome memories we made on this cruise, and it was amazing. Like, for everyone who's not on this too, I hope you guys listen to this recording, because you need to be on these trips. So if it weren't for Paulina, I would not have been there. Success Club is something that I struggle with getting every month. January was a bust, and I'm making sure that, February I hit it, in March that I do, and I want to keep this going. But one of the things I realized on the trip was this is awesome. This is I'm going to curse a lot probably. This was a bomb ass opportunity, and I'm on the trip and I'm thinking yeah, I can't wait to have Christina and Melissa and Sam and Liz and everyone with me. But at the same time, right after that, I'm like, oh shit, if I don't work, I'm not going to be able to do that. Like, I'm not going to be able to have the opportunity to bring you guys along, or, maybe you guys will earn the trip and I won't. And that's not okay with me. I want this to be something we can experience together. And so I find it important that we build a team, that we build a family. And seeing Diesel Nation, I'm so glad that I joined Paulina's team. We talked about, on the cruise, why I joined with Paulina. And, Amy Silverman's like a person that I really look up to, and like I really enjoy like her personality. And Paulina's like, why didn't you join her team? I'm like, well, you're real. Like I see you as, someone who is, not that Amy Silverman isn't real, but like I see you as someone that is a peer, and if you can kick ass and do this, so can I. And just being a part of Summit, and especially being a part of this trip, I realized even more so how awesome and how like just great the team is. There's no issues with it. Everyone is nice to everybody. There's no drama that's experienced, and it's a really good time. And obviously there's more to Beachbody than just having a good time, but it's great that we can work hard and we can play hard too. I think that's that's amazing, and we all had so much fun. I don't think I can say one bad experience about it. So it really hit me when I'm thinking I can't wait to have all of you on this trip with me, and then all of a sudden that oh shit moment happened. So I really want to work hard to make that a possibility. I'm trying to think of what else I want to say. The experience, and Paulina said this to me before, it's not until you go that you realize what you're missing and what this opportunity can really bring. And it's so true. Like being able to hang out with these girls in the Bahamas and Jamaica, it was awesome. And staying in a room with both of them, it was amazing. It was such a good time. Like we had such a fun time, guys. So be thankful that you're a part of this team, because we are some really cool girls. And I hope we keep expanding with that tribe. There's one other thing I wanted to say, and now I forgot, and I'll remember it in a second. But yeah, get on next year. And if I remember it, I'll just say it later. So, yeah. Okay, Emily.
My turn. Oh boy. So this is actually something I shared with Julia and Paulina on the trip. I was super anxious going on the trip because so I went to elementary school with Paulina, but other than, a day spent in the city for a couple hours with her and Todd, I hadn't seen her in, what did we decide, like 16 years or something stupid like that. And Julia and I had never met in person. And since we both kind of have strong personalities, I was a little bit concerned that this trip was going to be crazy, that there's 3 of us staying in a tiny room. And, I love these girls on the internet, but what happens if we get in a tiny room together and, like, our heads explode? And it was amazing because the first second Julia walked into Paulina's apartment the night before the cruise, she ran over, gave me a giant hug, and we started talking. And the 3 of us were hanging in the living room, and it felt as if we'd known each other for years. Like we were just old friends that had reconnected. So there wasn't that awkward, oh, I have to spend time with you for the next week. Like there was none of that. It was amazing. And it's all been thanks to the community that we have established as a team. The fact that we're on these calls every week. The fact that Paulina, Julia, and I have diamond calls every Wednesday morning. By the way, are we doing that tomorrow? Yeah? Okay. I gotta get up early. But, thanks to that, I feel like I've gotten to know these girls these women, and it was an absolutely amazing experience to be able to spend time with them. After Paulina, I knew that she and I would be fine because we spent time together, but Julia, I was a little bit more anxious about because like I said, I'd never met her. And within the first 5 seconds, that anxiety was totally gone. Like it was, we were like 3 best friends that had reconnected, and everything was great. We got on the cruise, everything was awesome. And you guys, we were in a tiny freaking room. Like that room on the boat is tinier than my master bedroom. And there were 3 of us plus our suitcases. Like Paulina's suitcase was on our balcony. Like that is how little room we had. But it didn't matter. Like we had a blast. It didn't matter that we were in close quarters. It didn't matter that we were together 24/7. And that for me was kind of an aha moment, is that I just stumbled into this community of amazing, badass women where, like Julie said, there's no drama. Like there was none. it was great. There was no drama. There was no anxiety. It was just 5 days of fun, sun, hanging out, being silly. Like, it was awesome. And so that for me was an aha moment of, I want to expand my team, but I don't want to expand to just anybody. I want to be selective in who I'm recruiting. I want badass women like Paulina and Julia on my team. I want to go on these vacations and connect with people and have these trips where my team can go and it's not weird. We all feel like a family. We feel like friends that have reconnected. And the only way we're going to do that is if we're recruiting the people we want to recruit. So that for me was kind of an aha moment, not just, I'm going to work with whoever comes along. This is my business and I'm going to work with badass women because that's who I want to work with. So that was kind of a knowledge bomb that got dropped on me. Another big aha moment for me was the Elite Top 10 panel. We had 10 badass women telling us about how they achieve success in all aspects of success, from social media to Success Club to juggling family life, pretty much anything you could think of, they covered it. And it was super informative and it was great. But one of the things that they really talked about is that, you can get to a certain rank and then you take your foot off the gas. And it resonated with me a little bit because I feel like that's what I did. Is I pushed so hard to get to Diamond. I had that end goal of I'm going to get to Diamond. And I created this Diamond team and I got there and then I went, now what? And being on this boat with people that have gotten past that point and being able to talk to them and hear how they did it and hear why they did it, for me was a really big aha moment because I realized there's nothing stopping me but me. The only reason I haven't hit 2-star yet is because of me. It's not because of my team. It's not because of the position I'm in. It's not because I'm a grad student and I don't have time. It's because I didn't put in the work. I got to Diamond and I went, crash. So since I've been back, I am fully on board. I'm trying to be an example for my team because like Julia said, if we're not hitting Success Club, we don't get to go on the trip. So if people on our team get to hit Success Club and get to go on the team, then it's going to suck to have to stay at home and see them having a great time. So one of the things I think Melanie Mitro said it was, we need to be the example for our team. We need to do all the things that we're preaching about, otherwise we're not going to go anywhere. And I had been preaching Success Club, which, I was making that a point, but I wasn't focusing on recruiting as much anymore. I was just focusing on my team. And I love focusing on my team. I love helping my team achieve things. But apparently one of the things that the Elite panel has figured out is that there's an 80-20 rule. Focus on your business 80% of the time and 20% of the time on your team. And if you're recruiting awesome, badass women, that 20% is going to be enough time for you to help them, but also for you to have that 80% to focus on your own team and building your badass empire. So that is something that I am implementing in my own sort of little hemisphere, ecosphere, whatever you want to call it, is that I am, as much as I love my team, I was giving 80% to my team and 20% to my business. And my business is not going to grow that way. So I encourage you to look at what it is that you're doing and figure out what percentage you're putting where. If you're putting 100% into something that isn't reaping much benefit, then you need to take a step back and figure out where to allot your time, because I know my time is precious, Julia's time is precious, Paulina's time is precious. Everybody's time is limited and we all have other things that we need to be doing. But focusing on this business is really going to get me where I want to be. It's going to get me to be a girl boss. So those are my aha moments. I had an awesome time with Julia and Paulina, and I cannot wait for us all to be in Punta Cana together. And we're going to have that little champagne button. Yeah, we drank a lot of champagne. But it was awesome. We had a great time, and I wouldn't trade those 5 days for anything in the world. So love you, girls.
Can I say what I remember?
Yeah, go ahead.
What I was going to say. So the other day, this isn't on the cruise, but the other day my mom texted me and she was like, "Are you back to reality yet?" And my first thought was, but this is my reality. Like this is a reality. And that's just proof by the, how many coaches were on that cruise?
6,000.
6,000 coaches on that cruise. Like they got there somehow. You know what I mean? Like they worked for that. And there are people on our team who this is their sole job. There are others that are part-time and like making an awesome living out of it. And it's just, her saying that was kind of more of like, okay, challenge accepted. Like this is my reality. Like you can sell challenge packs, you guys, and earn a commission. And oh, by the way, you're earning an extra amount of money that's going to go to your trip if you earn that. So like, why not do it? Like this isn't a job where you have to take time off and then go on a vacation. What we were doing, we weren't really we were kind of working, but we weren't working. You know what I mean? Like we could work if we wanted to on a trip, but we were enjoying it too. And we earned that. So it's really rare that you can find a job and a reality that allows you to do something like that. And I'm really thankful for Beachbody and Paulina and this entire team for allowing us to do that. So let's all kick ass and make our team represented even more so. By the way, Diesel Nation, huge community. Like you're walking randomly down the cruise ship, probably a Diesel Nation coach. Like there are a lot of us. Christina and Becky are bomb ass babes and they've made an amazing community. So if they can do it, let's keep it up. Let's do it ourselves because I don't know. I'm excited. We have a future and I'm so excited for it. So next few trips, there's just gonna be more and more of us. And that's our freaking reality.
Yes. I am like fired up. I want to like go and do some like cartwheels. Like, I don't know if you guys can feel it, but I feel it. And I don't know if you noticed, but you like kind of made me cry, Julia. So thanks for that. But this is our family. Like this is our tribe. We are awesome, kick-ass women, and we're capable of doing whatever we set our minds to. But we need to put in the effort and the work, and all those amazing things will come of it. But don't limit yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in others, believe in the business and the company, because if you haven't experienced it yet, like just go to a live event. There's Super Saturday, April 2nd. Find a local event, get your butt there, make it a non-negotiable to be there and experience that and earn Success Club and help people, because as you're helping people and paying it forward, you will see how amazing this could be for you, and you will get that sense of purpose and that passion and that drive to keep doing it every single month. Because like I said, this is our jobs, but no one can do the work for you. It's up to you to put into it as much or as little as you want. And I highly encourage you to put in as much effort as you can, so that way you can experience these amazing things and make these awesome friendships and create those bonds, not only with us, but with, you know, the Diesel Nation team and the network as a whole. Like Beachbody coaches are freaking awesome. And we're all on the same mission and have the same purpose of why we're here. So find that drive, find like that why. Like, why did you become a coach? What's the purpose? Like, why do you wake up every day and do what you do? Why do you push play? Why do you drink Shakeology? You need to be sharing that every single day with others, whether it be on social media or people you talk to, your coworkers, your friends, your family. You have to become that living testimony of why you're doing it and why it's working and how it can help them too. And when people see that drive and that passion and see that consistency every single day you showing up, they will want to be a part of your team. If I didn't post consistently about, you know, my journey and, you know, fitness and the business and other things like that, Emily and Julia would not be here today. And then you guys wouldn't be here either, because they wouldn't have seen my post. They wouldn't have joined with me, and you guys wouldn't have joined with them. So it is a huge ripple effect. And when you realize like how significant that is, even if you're helping one person, that one person can help hundreds of people if they join your team. So just think of it that way. Like, you don't know, you know, what someone can bring to the table. So you need to yes, be selective about who you're offering this opportunity to, but be willing to help everybody get healthy and fit, and, you know, give them that option of just experiencing that, and you giving them a helping hand, regardless of whether you're earning a commission or not. Be willing to help people, even if it's with just smiling or saying hi to somebody, walking down the street. Like, you know, it's just about living a positive, uplifting, happy, healthy life. Be that, you know, and strive to be better every single day, and that will rub off on other people and inspire and motivate other people to want to be better every single day too. So that is I'm gonna get off my soapbox, or whatever you call it. I love you girls, and I can't wait to.
One more tiny thing.
Yeah.
Side note before this, because I let my crazy grad school schedule completely take over my life, I'd never been to a live event. I have been a coach since November 2014, and I have never been to a live event. Sorry, coach since December 2014. And it's not because grad school really took over my life. It's because I let it. I had responsibilities I knew I had to do. Now, some of them during summer, it's field work, and there is no way of getting out of that. But the rest of the year, when I'd say, oh, well, I have this, it's always because I let XYZ deadline get the best of me, and I wasn't proactive in doing my grad school work ahead of time so that I could get to these live events. And truly, this experience has lit a fire under my butt, not because I want to go on more free trips, but because now I truly see the potential of being on a boat with 6,000 other coaches made me go, I can do this. And the fact that I heard from more than one person that you're 26 and you're diamond and you're shooting for 2-star, and wow, that's amazing. You know, you're coming into this opportunity at an amazing time. And, you know, hearing this over and over again from different people made me go, oh, maybe I do have this amazing opportunity that I need to like really wake up and put effort into and help change lives and create a team, help them create their teams, and like truly pay this opportunity forward. So if you haven't been to a live event yet, get your butt to a live event. I don't care if it's Super Saturday. I don't care if it's a fit club. I don't care what it is. Get yourself to some sort of event, because for me, I think I mentioned that before, where I got to diamond, I kind of I hit the brakes, but it was because I hadn't been to a live event yet. I hadn't truly, you know, drank the Shakeology. So, yeah, the shake Kool-Aid. So, yeah, moral of my very long-winded story there: get your butt to a live event. Like Super Saturday's coming up a couple weekends from now. Get your butt to a Super Saturday.
The first weekend of April, so definitely look in the Coach Online office to find a local event near you. Some happen on Friday, some happen on Saturday, some happen on Sundays. So regardless, you can find one nearby, and hopefully it works with your schedule. But like she said, like, make it a point. Like, there's nothing that can compare to a live event, and being in a room full of people who believe the same things you do, who are striving to live a healthier and happier life, and to design a life by design, and to create an amazing future for themselves and their families. And like she said, like, we're all very young, you know, and we're at a stage in our lives that, you know, most of us have either graduated or finishing, you know, their educational degrees and stuff. We don't have a lot of other responsibilities like other people going into this. We don't have, you know, spouses and kids and worrying about kids after school activities, and worrying about like taking care of our aging parents or whatever it may be, or, you know, well, Emily pays a mortgage now, but paying a mortgage and having all this other, like, you know, adult stuff going on. There's no excuse like why you can't find an hour a day to devote to this and make your future in the next, you know, few years much easier and much happier and much more amazing, and have that freedom and sense of not having to worry about like, okay, how am I going to pay for this? How am I going to do this? Just having that security because you created it. That's an amazing thing. And when you see like other coaches, not just on our team, but in the network, who have all these other responsibilities, but somehow they still made it work. You know, they gave no excuses for it. They just did it, got it done. They made sacrifices, and are super successful and now can do whatever they want because they worked their butts off for it. So make that sacrifice, make that initial sacrifice. I forget, oh my gosh, I wrote it down. But there's a quote that somebody said that was so awesome, that a sacrifice isn't really a sacrifice. It's just like a deposit on what you want in the future. So yes, it may seem like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to watch my favorite TV show today because I'm on a team call. Well, guess what? That TV show, you can watch the recording tomorrow. It's not a big deal. But being on this team call and hearing this amazing, information and us sharing with you and, learning new things and hearing from other people, that is something that can take you a lot further than watching that TV show. Like Emily said, like not making an excuse, showing up to a live event. These live events are scheduled. You can check the calendar. They happen on the same weekend, for the whole year. The dates are there. Put them in your agenda. Like, be responsible for your business and, make it a point to be on the calls, to do your power hours, to do the vital behaviors every single day, because yes, it may seem like a lot now, but we have a head start. We have such an advantage over so many other people who have so many other things going on. So please, just consider it, self-evaluate, see where you're at, see where you want to be, see what you need to do, and just get it done. It will be so worthwhile. Trust me, trust me, trust me. So, if anyone has any last comments, if Christina, you have any questions for us about the trip or just anything in general, something you might be struggling with or have issues with, we're also going to make a post in the team page to see if maybe Tuesday nights at this time is not a good time for everyone. If there's another night that maybe other people are available that we can do team calls on, because I would love to see more people come on. I would love to see more engagement, more participation, because we're not just doing this for ourselves, we're doing this for us and for the team and for you guys. So we make it a point to show up, and we expect you guys to do the same. And yeah, so any questions, comments, concerns? Anything? I think the only thing.
Can you guys? Oh.
No, go ahead. Christina, are you there?
Is that me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I just wanted to say you guys all rock, and I let grad school take over my life, and really, I don't know, empowering Emily to hear you talk about time management. And all of you guys always talk about time management, but I definitely relate on the grad school front and making excuses for things. So thank you guys all so much for sharing, and I'm excited for what's to come.
Awesome. Thank you for your feedback.
Two things I want to add. Right now, I am working 5 jobs, including Beachbody, randomly, and they're all kind of part-time, but I'm working 5 different jobs right now, and crazy busy the past few days, to the point where my brain doesn't work. I'm still making it work. I wasn't posting as much the past few days, but I'm still inviting. I'm still talking to people. I'm doing things behind the scenes. And so no matter what's going on, make that effort. It's just your workouts. If you can do 30 minutes a day, just send out, talk to 5 people. Or the other day when I was shopping for clothes for my uniform for work, talk to the person next to you. That's something Amy Silverman was saying on the cruise. Make it a point to talk to that person, and just put yourself out there. Another thing, events with everybody there, I love, because Carl, if you can meet, not necessarily meet, we got to meet, we got to touch Carl and take a picture with him. It was awesome. But if you get to hear him talk, he's a really funny dude. I don't know if someone scripts his stuff, but he's really entertaining. He's a really funny guy, and he's very personable, and just, he's a normal guy. You know what I mean? He's normal. It's awesome. So knowing that there's someone really great like that in charge of this business, and hearing him talk, this isn't a cult thing. And yeah, we drank the Shaco, but he's really freaking awesome. So that just makes it even better on my part. And so if you can get to one of these big events and meet Carl or hear him in person, do it. Just do it. Okay, I'm done. I promise.
And even Julia is driving down for Super Saturday. So she's making that sacrifice to drive her happy butt 3 hours to Miami to show up, you know, and she could go to an Orlando Super Saturday, which is a lot closer and more convenient for her, but she's coming here. So make that sacrifice, make that effort, and just do it already. Sounds good? Yeah? Is that a wrap? We're good? Yeah, 9 days left. Get it done. Earn Success Club. Get on the wait list. Stay plugged in. We help provide so many tools for all of us to succeed. And we've all started at the same place. We've all started as a coach. Nobody has an upper hand in this business. Like, you can do whatever you want to it, and you can achieve whatever you want. But it's up to you. So, yeah. I love you girls. I love our tribe. And I want to continue this amazing culture that we've created of empowering each other and spreading love to other girl bosses and showing them what's possible, and yeah, just being like that light for one another. I think that's amazing, and I can't wait to see where this goes in 5 years. And it's gonna be kind of cool when I replay this in 5 years, and I'm gonna be like, wow, like look at us now, you know. So let's do that, you know, like make yourself proud. Even, you know, next month, this month, make yourself proud by earning Success Club. Next month, make yourself proud by, you know, rank advancing, or, you know, improving your income, or, you know, getting 5 more challengers in your next group. Like, even the little things, celebrate those little wins, recognize them, but continue striving for more, and realize, like, there's so much abundance, and you can have it if you just set those intentions, set those goals, and put in those daily efforts consistently. So, yeah, I love you girls. Let me take a picture. Oh, perfect timing. Look who came for the picture. Hey, puppy. All right, everybody's posing. Puppy pose. Smile. Awesome. Thanks, girls. I love you all. Christina, I can't wait to meet you in person one day. Thank you for being on almost all of our calls always. So thank you for that. And go kick some ass. And everybody who's listening to this recording, go kick some butt. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great night.